Whoever does not miss the Soviet Union has no heart. Whoever wants it back has no brain. Sometimes it is necessary to be lonely in order to prove that you are right. Those who fight corruption should be clean themselves. I have a private life in which I do not permit interference. It must be respected. Terrorism has no nationality or religion. My personal position is that society must keep children safe. We shall fight against them, throw them in prisons and destroy them. One has to be insincere and promise something which you cannot fulfill, so you either have to be a fool who does not understand what you are promising, or deliberately be lying. The centuries-old history and culture of India, majestic architectural monuments and museums of Delhi, Agra and Mumbai have a uniquely attractive force. I don't read books by people who have betrayed the motherland. Everything will probably never be okay, but we have to try for it. He who does not regret the breakup of the Soviet Union has no heart. He who wants to revive it in its previous form has no heart. I think the American people should express their preferences and we will accept their choice. Russia and China are very natural partners. We are neighbors with an immense common border. If you aspire to be a leader of your own country, you must speak your own language for God's sake. I was brought up in a very ordinary family, in fact, a worker family. Both my father and mother were ordinary citizens. I think the international community should unite to fight such inhuman phenomena as a terror attack and the murder of totally innocent people. The ability to compromise is not a diplomatic politeness toward a partner, but rather taking into account and respecting your partner's legitimate interest. Russian democracy is the power of Russian people, with their own traditions of national self-government and not the realization of standards foisted on us from outside. I think every person should have some faith inside him, in his heart. What matters is not an external display of this faith, but the inner state of the soul. A considerable share of the world's population still cannot afford comfortable housing, education and quality health care. In accordance with the Constitution of the Russian Federation, the issues of foreign policy and defenses are fully in the hands of the President. The Eurasian Union is a project meant to preserve the identities of nations and the historic Eurasian community in the new century, in the new world. I am eternally grateful to faith the and the citizens of Russia that they have trusted me to be the head of the Russian government. How does one control weight? By not overeating. How does one stay in shape? One play sports. There are no magic piles here. The United States and Russian security services regularly exchange information. The Russian people have unwittingly made their choice in direction of democracy in the early 90s. They will not be led astray. Nobody should be having any doubt. In the modern world, those who are weak will get unambiguous advice from foreign visitors which way to go and what policy course to preserve. It's Russia some people would like to get rid of. They are still afraid of our nuclear deterrent. We have our own foreign policy whether they like it or not. I would like to draw your attention to the fact that in Russia, unlike in one-third of the world's countries, being gay is not a crime. I believe that the presidential term should be limited. At last, Russia has returned to the world arena as a strong state, a country that others heed and that can stand up for itself. It is necessary to suppress any extremist actions on all sides regardless of their origin. To be continued. All quotes by Vladimir Putin, President